Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel and welcome to another episode of my yearly beauty favorite series. So if you are new here, if you've never seen this series or you've never seen any of the other episodes, we break down the best in beauty for the entire year in separate categories. And in today's video, we are doing the absolute top best of the best foundations. These are the formulas that changed my life in 2022. They made the biggest difference. They're the ones that I reached for the most. They're the ones that I found the most impressive and the ones that I just loved on the hardest. Now, I do have an oily skin type, so obviously all of these formulas are catered to and geared towards my skin type in particular, and they just really were life-changing for me. Like, no kidding, I'm obsessed with these. They made 2022 so much better. Now, first up in the number one position, and I feel like nobody's going to be surprised by this at this point, the Clinique Even Better Clinical Serum Foundation. Now, this is quite a bizarre formula because not only is this a serum foundation, but at the same time, it is also a full coverage, long-lasting, like perfecting moment. Normally, serum foundations are very lightweight, they're very sheer, they're very glowy, they're kind of more... They're a lot more similar to like a tinted moisturizer type formula, but this, like, she is like, I am here, I have arrived, she's ready to go. I literally cannot begin to describe to you how good this is. Like, this is my new Estee Lauder Double Wear, and I know that's a big call. That is a huge, huge call because that formula for me has been my ride or die holy grail for literally probably the last 10 years. But honestly, if I had to choose between the two formulas, I would go with this one. The coverage is incredible. You do not need to wear a concealer with this. It will cover absolutely everything. Doesn't get cakey, doesn't separate, holds up really, really well when my oils come through and my shine comes through during the day. And it's a serum foundation. Like, it blows my mind. So obviously this has got skincare ingredients in here. It's got stuff in here to hydrate the skin, to brighten the skin, to really look after the skin, to nourish the skin. But it is like, whew, like Photoshop on the face. It's absolutely amazing. Really, really good shade range as well. It's just a formula that she just keeps on giving. I love her. I'm kicking myself that it took me so long to actually try this because it really is liquid gold in a bottle. I'm obsessed. Now, speaking of Photoshop on the skin, and this is actually a formula that came out in 2022, but I feel like not anywhere near enough people are talking about. It is the Hourglass Ambient Soft Glow Foundation. This will make your skin look perfect. Like, no kidding. If you want to look photoshopped, if you want to look flawless, if you want to minimize texture, if you want to minimize fine lines, if you want to look better than you do normally, if you want to look like literally a walking Barbie doll, this is the formula. Now, it doesn't last on the skin anywhere near as long as the Clinique one. You will get a little bit dewy, you will get a little bit shiny. She can sometimes break up in humid conditions, but it's honestly worth it for how perfect it makes your skin look. Now, I will quickly mention also, I do have a full in-depth wear test, review, step-by-step 14-hour wear test on both of these I think I've got one for all of the formulas in today's video. So if you want to see them, I'll link all of them down below. That way you can actually see how they look, how they wear, how they perform on my skin. But just, it shocked me. Like, the first time that I used this, I was like, is that my face? Like, where are all my pores? Where is my texture? What is going on here? It just looks so perfect. And nobody is talking about it. And I'm genuinely confused because I'm like, why? Why have people not discovered this? It is so nice. My favorite natural sheer everyday kind of foundation is still the Dior Backstage Face and Body. This is an awesome formula because not only does it make the skin look perfect, it's also totally customizable. So with this one, you can apply a really sheer layer, wear it basically like a tinted moisturizer, or you can build it up to full coverage. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous, lightweight formula. It gives the skin a little bit of a glow whilst at the same time lasting really, really well. I find that it minimizes texture, it minimizes pores. It just makes your skin look like, if you wear it sheer, it's like, this is my skin but better type foundation. Like, it looks like you're really healthy. It looks like you ate all your vegetables and it stays looking like that all day. It's honestly beautiful. I love how lightweight this is. The cool thing about this one is it's a backstage foundation. So this formula was actually designed to be used on the face and the body of runway models. So she's sweat proof, she's transfer proof, she's oil proof, she's long lasting, but at the same time, it still looks like your skin. It's amazing. I think this is maybe my fourth or 5th bottle. Like, I've been talking about it year after year after year. It's honestly amazing. If you want something lightweight on the skin, natural on the skin, but you can also still use for a night out if you want to build up the coverage, she's going to be your go-to. And then my last 2 choices, because I'm cutting these videos at only 5 products because otherwise it just gets too confusing. Firstly, my favorite natural, glowy, perfecting sort of shearer type formula foundation from the drugstore, Maybelline Dream Urban Cover. I'm still obsessed with this. I'm pretty sure this was in my top 5 favorite foundations last year, and she still deserves her place this year. And it is such a gorgeous, long-lasting formula. This one's also an SPF 50, and it's also got antioxidants and some other skincare ingredients in it. It gives the skin this really pretty, perfected, glowy kind of a look, whilst at the same time really lasting on the skin. Minimizes pores, minimizes fine lines, won't cake, won't separate. Quite buildable coverage. I would call this one like a medium buildable coverage, but you can also shear it out, or at the same time, you can build it up and it can make your skin look totally perfect. Like, it's very similar, I guess, to the Dior one. It's a little bit thicker in consistency than the Dior one, and obviously being that it's drugstore, it's more of a limited shade range, but I honestly just love it as an everydayer, as something that's going to cover redness, darkness, rosacea, that's still going to make your skin look perfect and that's not going to break the bank. She's a really awesome option. I have used it so much in the last 12 months, and I'm going to continue using it this year as well. And then last but not least, I've got another from Maybelline, and I was looking at all of my drugstore foundations and I was thinking to myself, oh my goodness, which one do I choose? It always comes back to this. So this is the Superstay 24-hour full coverage foundation, and she is not messing around. This is absolutely a full coverage moment, but it is a full coverage moment that stays on your skin. So this is great for a long night out. This one's great for if you're going to be in hot weather. This one's great for if you're really shiny, if you've got oily skin, or if you struggle with your makeup sort of not lasting when you put it on. I absolutely love this. It makes the skin look so perfect. It minimizes texture, it blurs pores, and it literally makes your skin look photoshopped as well. Like, this is probably quite a close dupe to the Clinique one, but without the fact that it's like doesn't have skincare in it like the Clinique one. Like, it's a full coverage moment if you want your face to look snatched, if you want to cover absolutely everything. This is a really, really awesome option. Won't cake up, won't separate, won't crease, won't melt off, totally oily skin safe, transfer proof, like I said. She's in it for the long haul. She's a marriage. She's not a dating situation. This is the one you want to marry. But there you go, guys. My top 5 foundations for 2022. It was quite tricky choosing these formulas, to be honest. Like, I feel like I had a really great year last year of finding like new discoveries, testing out new products, new foundations. There are lots of other ones. Like, I could have done a top 10, but I just feel like it's way too confusing. It's easier to keep it concise because then it's less recommendations. But as per all of my top beauty, like best in beauty videos, please let us know in the comments, and also share with anyone else watching what was your favorite formula for the year, your favorite foundation and why, and also your skin type, because then that helps everybody kind of figure out the best ones for them as well. But I hope that you found today's video helpful. Our next installment will probably be, I might mix top concealers and top powders in one, like top setting powders and concealers in one. And then we'll move on to bronzer and blush, and then we'll do eyes, and then we'll do lips. I'm going to try and keep the series like a little bit shorter this year, maybe, but we'll see how we go. But I hope that you enjoyed today's installment. I love you guys heaps. I hope you're having a great day, and I will catch you in my next video.